Hey guys, welcome to episode number 95 of OG Toys. I'm OG. Today we're going to continue our look at the awesome Mega Bloks World of Warcraft figures and sets. This guy here is Colton. He's one of the minifigure sets. He's got 28 pieces. Set number is 91001. Now Colton is a human paladin. I'm not sure what the heck a paladin is, but he's an awesome looking minifigure, and he's got a wicked battle axe, a really cool looking base. So let's take a closer look at this guy. Now, he's one of the few straight human characters in this first wave. Almost everything is some sort of orc creature, elf, or werewolf, or some werebeast. And it's kind of neat to see an actual human. And he actually looks really cool. They did a great design on the armor. I love the color scheme. The yellow, the blue, you got some silver. He's got some brown hair here. You know, definitely a human look. He's got a very cool looking battle axe as well. Looks very well designed. You just pop that into his hand, of course. And of course, he can go out and fight evil or do whatever. But he's just a cool looking minifigure. I definitely had to get this guy for the simple fact that, well, I love the color scheme, and he's a human. He's one of the sole human characters in this first wave, like I said. And he looks impressive. The base itself is pretty simplistic. Not as good as Iron Oaks. Iron Oaks was definitely the coolest base, but I like this guy. So let's take a look at him without some of his armor. And again, the big feature in this is the customizability. And one of the things you're going to notice on all these guys is just the amazing paint applications. If you take a look at the back there, you can see all the fine detail on the sculpt. He's got chainmail armor, which is all these gray pieces within the yellow from that piping there. And it just looks fantastic. You got these red emblems on the side of his shoulder pads as well. Really profound on the back. And he's got some big blue gauntlets with these little spikes on there. He's got the fur on his boots, his knee pads. And you just pop some of this armor off on his chest. He's got the plug-in for his weapon. The head will just pop right off of that socket. And there you go. So basic gray tunic, armor underneath. And of course this piece here is a soft rubber. And you can just basically customize your figures and put whatever armor you want onto each of every one of them. The arm pieces here, these come off as well very easily. And you got the arm right there, so if you want to have them without any armor, you can do that too. On his shoulders, and what's cool, this big shoulder armor doesn't impede any of the articulation. Still get a lot of movement even without that armor, and that's really cool to see. They can, you know, build these guys up as massive armored soldiers and knights, and there's no problem with the articulation. I like that. But I think over the years you've seen, you know, Mega Bloks really come up with some really impressive minifigures. You know, I've taken a look at some of the Halo stuff, and I've actually thought about getting into Halo, but I think this is the stuff I'd rather be collecting, because it's just epic sword and fantasy stuff, and I totally dig, you know, He-Man, and this definitely has that kind of theme to it, especially with these creatures, these awesome looking creatures. You can picture one of them, you know, excuse me, oh, almost lost my voice there. Picturing one of them like a battle cat or something. It's just really cool. The base. Now, of course, all these guys have the exact same base, different colors, but this one has a bit of a camouflage look to it. Maybe they popped this out of Halo, I don't know. But it looks kind of cool with the brown tone running through there. And you got these torches, which are really nicely done. And these are simple plugins as well. You know, it's different to see some of the Lego stuff, which I've, you know, everyone's accustomed to Lego. This is the first time I've ever really gone out to see, you know, what else is out there. And these Mega Bloks stuff is actually really impressive. The marble blocks here are done really well. You know, they got a bit of a textured look to them. They definitely look like stone. You got the line emblem right there. That just plugs it in to this piece here. Now, which one was it? Valorian had that transparent red piece, which I thought was pretty cool. This one just has a gray slate to match the texture of the stone that it's on, so that's cool. They're not throwing in some weird colored stuff and everything. You know, it's sturdy, it sticks together. I've heard some horror stories of Mega Bloks from years ago where the stuff wouldn't stick in, and I had my own experience with some of the Mega Bloks stuff. I did buy one set of Halo stuff like years ago, and man, it was missing pieces and it just didn't stick together, and the instructions were ridiculously difficult to follow for some reason. So that pretty much put a kibosh on any of the Mega Bloks stuff. But this is really impressive. They've done a great job. They definitely improved the quality of the figures and the sets. So you got a nice picture of the main character here, Colton. Looks pretty cool. You got another picture on the side. Some cool looking artwork. And then another picture of the character with his armor off and what's available in the first wave of figures too. And again, even on a small little box like this, they still have these raised edges for the printing, and it's cool to see that. They did a great job in these little packages. The instructions, you basically got another picture of the character, his name, what class or what race it is, and then there's a figure. It comes apart, very simplistic build, so it'll take you like a minute to build, not even. And basically, there you go. All set up there. It's just a couple steps, and then on the back he shows the character again with all the pieces that are included, and then on the back, there he is. Bit better picture of him. Now you see, looks like he's got a sword here in this picture, but you get an axe with the character. So I don't know if that's a mistake. He should have had that. I don't know. I've never seen these characters or what they're like in the World of Warcraft game. I'm sure these guys are gonna have tons of extra weapons. And there's going to be tons of sets coming out in the next while, so you can do whatever you want and customize them. But this is definitely a cool character. He's the only human character so far in the first wave of stuff that's come out here in Canada. There's only been a couple sets that have come out. There's that awesome Demolisher set that has a really cool looking elf, and I believe it comes with one of the other human characters. So it'll be cool to see some of the other sets. Like I said, this World of Warcraft, the potential for this stuff is unlimited. You know, Sword and Fantasy, and it's basically whatever these guys can design and the game designers put in. I'm sure Mega Bloks is gonna incorporate it into their figure line. Absolutely phenomenally well done set, and we still got a couple more sets that I'm gonna be picking up and reviewing. So definitely stay tuned for that. Now I want to show you one other thing which I thought was kind of cool after playing around with these guys for a little bit. Now you can see this set here with Swift Gryphon with Graven figure. Now it just seemed kind of odd. The werewolf, I love the werewolf, he looks cool, but I thought, you know, let's try this other figure on because the color schemes really complement each other with the gold and the blue, and I thought that would look cool to put that on to this guy here. Now let's put the saddle harness back on. Okay, there we go. And I'll just show you what this guy looks like on the beast. On the wing, Swift Gryphon. There you go. Kind of looks cool. I think this guy looks a little better on this creature, but hey, you can do anything you want. You can put whatever characters you want on anything, because you know, they are customizable. You don't have to stick to a certain play theme. If you want you know, the werewolf's head on this guy, you can do that too. That's what's cool about these guys. They're so customizable. I think it's just unlimited, you know, potential with these things, and as long as your imagination's churning out, you know, you can create whatever the heck you want. So there you go, guys. This is our first look at our first couple sets that have come out for the World of Warcraft by Mega Bloks. Stay tuned. Please rate, comment, and definitely subscribe, because I got a lot more videos coming up, and you don't want to miss any of these awesome videos coming your way. Thanks for watching. Take care.